Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you how car dealerships make the majority of their profit. Now, many people think that car dealerships make the majority of their profit on new car sales or even used car sales, but that's simply not true. People will generally think like this because they will think that, a car dealership is buying a brand new car from the manufacturer for 25 grand and the list price of that car is 32 grand, so they're going to make $7,000 profit off that car. But that's simply not true because most people will haggle down the price to a much lower price than what the car is listed at, okay? So they don't make the majority of their profit from brand new car sales. People will also think that, the dealership will buy your trade-in vehicle for 3 grand and sell it for 6 grand and they'll make $3,000 profit. But once again, that does not make up the majority of their profit simply because people will haggle down the prices, okay? Where car dealerships make the majority of their profit is as follows: their service and parts department. Now, with many studies that have been done, the studies have shown that for the most part, car dealerships will make between 40 and 60% of their profits from the service and parts department, okay? So that will make up the majority of their profits, the vast majority. Now let me explain why, okay? So with parts, when you go buy a part for your car, let's say that you want to install a new part, you want to replace a part on your car. When you buy a part for your car, you simply pay what the price tag of the part says. You won't haggle down the price tag of a part. You can't haggle the price of a car part. They simply sell it as is, okay? So they make a profit by walking to the back room. They pay their employee, they walk to the back room, give the part to you, and they make a profit just like that. They make a good margin of a profit. So that is one way. Okay, so even if you're doing the work yourself, they're still making a portion or a margin of profit on that sale of the car part. Now, with regards to the services aspect, okay, yes, a lot of the work that you may have done to your car may be covered under warranty, but think about it this way. When was the last time that you walked in to a car dealership and had them perform warranty work and not paid a single penny extra because you weren't suckered into getting, this part replaced or this maintenance work done? Think about that. When you go in for warranty work, okay, the mechanics in the services part of a car dealership will likely sucker you into doing some additional paid work, simply because they will tell you that you need this replaced or this service should be done. Now, the way that car dealerships make this massive amount of profit from their services department is as follows. They have an hourly rate. Now that hourly rate is very padded. What that means is if they are, charging you $80 an hour for labor work, okay, they're paying their mechanic probably less than half of that, okay? And in addition to that, when they're charging you for an hour's worth of work, it is probably only taking the mechanic 30 to 40 minutes to complete that task if he or she is working diligently. So their hourly rates are severely padded. In addition to that, they perform service and maintenance work early. Usually they will suggest performing it a bit earlier that it is needed. So what that means is, let's say that in X amount of years, you should be performing this service task 4 times. Since they're performing it early each time, that means that you would have performed the service task 5 or even 6 times within that same number of years. So with that being said, the fact that you cannot haggle prices on the car parts and that the labor rates are severely padded, and they almost always suggest performing service or maintenance work earlier than required. With all of that being said, car dealerships make a massive amount of money from the service and parts department. So the next time that you go into a car dealership and you think that you're being taken for a good amount of profit simply because they are, you're buying a new car and you're not haggling down the price a lot, just think about it this way. Even if you don't haggle down the price a lot, if you can manage to do some of the service and maintenance work yourself, you're still going to come out ahead, and you're not going to give that car dealership a lot of profit. You're going to give them the minimal amount of profit, and therefore you're still going to be saving the maximum amount of money. That's basically it. I just wanted to talk to you in this video about how car dealerships make the majority of their profit. Many people are under the false impression that car dealerships make the majority of their profit from brand new car sales or used car sales, but there are many other places that they make profit, but the majority of their profit comes from their parts and services department. And that's basically it. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.